Which driver was the Formula One World Champion for 2005? Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, or Felipe Massa? Okay, correct answer, Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, or Felipe Massa. Correct answer is Fernando Alonso. Which of these is a show ceremonial tune usually played on brass instrument to introduce someone important? Fandangle, Fantail, Fanfare, or Fanzine? C. Fanfare. Final answer. Complete the well-known saying, "It isn't over till the tall man smiles, fat lady sings, little girl cries, or host says." Final answer. B. Fat lady sings. Final answer. Which musical instrument is also a word meaning to cook the books? Trumpet, whistle, harpsichord, or fiddle? D. Fiddle. Final answer. Which dictionary definition of a boat or ship that regularly transport passengers, vehicles, or goods across a body of water? Speedboat, submarine, yacht, or ferry? D. Ferry. Final answer. Which of these medical conditions is a Lassa and Hay? Fever, nausea, cold, or diarrhea? A. Fever. Final answer. Which of these household items is usually found in the kitchen? Floor lamp, filing cabinet, food processor, or fax machine? C. Food processor. Final answer. In 2019, Kyle Gerster won $3 million for becoming the first ever individual world champion of which video game? Minecraft, Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Grand Theft Auto? B. Fortnite. Final answer. Which of these colors is a shade of red? Indigo, sepia, azure, or fuchsia? D. Fuchsia. Final answer. Which state of the US is the country's main producer of oranges? Texas, Florida, North Carolina, or Virginia? B. Florida. Final answer. Which legendary German scholar supposedly sold his soul to the devil? Lohengrin, Faust, Tannhauser, or Fafner? 50-50. Computer, please take away 2 of the randomly selected wrong answers. Faust or Tannhauser? B. Faust. Final answer. Which of these desert animals is a canine family? Fennec fox, jackrabbit, Gila monster, or scorpion? A. Fennec fox. Final answer. Which of these countries is the land border neighbor of South Korea's land border neighbor? Malaysia, Turkey, Japan, or Finland? D. Finland. Final answer. Which of these famous people did not die in 1945? Benito Mussolini, Adolf Hitler, Francisco Franco, or Franklin D. Roosevelt? C. Francisco Franco. Final answer. What is a guava? Fruit, dance, antelope, or musical instrument? C. Antelope. Final answer. Okay, correct answer is fruit. $2, please.